the 7.6%. All the other businesses with income less than $10 million will be back to the 6.6%, while you will continue to pay your 9%.
You mean as a citizen?
That you pay as an
individual citizen.
That you pay as an individual citizen. So we're not the business folks who are really objecting to this change in Measure 67 really will continue to pay taxes at a much lower rate than you do as an individual, even with the passage, with the yes vote, even with the passage of these very modest tax increases.
See, I don't think most citizens realize what you have just lifted up.
No, that's right. And I think most business people don't know that. I've had constituents call me who are in business and who said, my accountant tells me that you're trying to put me out of business. And I asked them what kind of business they have, and it turns out they're a small sole proprietorship. And of course the response is, your taxes won't change at all. And they go away very relieved and kind of angry with the accountant who told them that.
Yes,
right?
Yes. See, this is where I think it is so crucial in a democracy.
Yes.
Where we have truth in information.
Yes.
And an adequate supply of knowledge to know what's really going on.
Right. The people who are running the no campaign really operate in a free from truth zone. They're factually challenged. Let's put it that way, in their arguments. The reason they make the arguments is because those are the only arguments that can possibly win. For the no vote. But the fact is, once people understand what the facts actually are, they're easy measures to vote for.
You know, we have only 5 minutes left. I don't know where the time goes.
Well, let's hit it really fast. Hit the other measure really fast then.
Okay.
The other measure is a personal income tax measure that only hits very high income individuals. Unless you make more than $250,000 a year as a household, or more than $150,000 a year as an individual, a single person. It really means single, not head of household, but it really means single person. Unless you make more than those amounts, you won't be affected by this tax change at all. And that's less than 3% of the population. Now the reality is that right now, and I don't know if your camera can get this, but right now the taxes that people pay are such that the people at the lowest level of income in Oregon pay a higher tax rate on their income in state and local taxes, and it decreases as it goes up.
You mean
the highest income people pay a lower tax rate now on their income for state and local taxes than anybody else in Oregon does. I'll try to turn that so that I've got it. So the camera can
I'll
see
hold it. He's got it now.
And so when you look at this number, this is the highest income group, the highest 1%, and they pay the lowest amount of percentage of their income in state and local taxes of anybody in Oregon. Now I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little tiny gray box on the top. That's what the increase would be for them when these measures pass. They still will be paying less of their income in state and local taxes than the people in the lowest quintile or the people in all of the other income groups until you get to the very, very top. And so, again, there isn't any argument to be made about fairness. These taxes are fair. We need the money in order to pay for education and health care. They do not affect very many people, and the people they do affect are now paying at a lower rate than anyone else does.
You know, that doesn't make any sense at all. That those who are the wealthiest and have the highest incomes in our state pay a lower rate than any other group in.
And of course, they have the most disposable income. So in fairness, in real fairness, they should pay a higher rate than other people do, not a lower one. And this tax doesn't get them anywhere near that. They still will pay less as a percentage of their income than other people in Oregon do.
You know, I am so pleased that you, as a person who was trained in law and then trained in, what was it? Not
psychology.
Psychology.
Yes.
You know, got into politics.
Well, thank you. It has been, this is the best job I've ever had, although it doesn't pay as well as any of the others.
Yes.
But it's been a wonderful job because I've been able to learn a lot, and I've been able to have a small impact on making things fairer in Oregon. We need to maintain our economy.
Yes.
We need to maintain our public schools and our healthcare system.
Yes.
We need these tax measures to do that.
Yes.
And they're fair. And I hope people will vote yes on measures 66 and 67 when they mail in their ballot before January 26th.
Vote yes.
Yeah, correct.
On these measures.
Yes.
To keep fairness and a good economy and a good civilization in Oregon.
That's correct.
Thank you so much. And thanks for being involved in political life in Oregon.
Thanks, Frank. I appreciate it.
Well, it's
very
wonderful.
Much.
Bliss either.
No. You're so right. But ignorance is, in the words of Eric Hoffer, you know, the longshoreman philosopher, he said, ignorance is not what you don't know, it's what you don't want to know.
Would you say that once again?
Eric Hoffer, the longshoreman philosopher, said ignorance is not what you don't know, it's what you don't want to know.
Oh, and that is good.
That exemplifies perfectly the August doldrums syndrome that we're going through right now on August the 27th.
Well, you know, you're just
2009.
You're just making it so that I really want to see September and October.
And you're going to be very happy. By October, you're going to be a very happy man.
Well,
Frank, you worked hard on this stuff, I know, and I did my own small bit. We're talking about health reform and trying to do something about health care, at least keep people aware of it and so on. But the distortions that take place in the month of August when there's no news, and the newspapers will gladly jump on anything to expand it and exalt it and so on. It's a tough time to be around. That's why everybody goes on vacation in August. Who the hell wants to deal with this nonsense? I'd like to hide myself.
Well, I don't want you to hide. I want you to keep coming through with insights for this democracy.
Okay, let's see now. We've got 2 more days. What do we have, 3 days left in August?
Well, we're going
I'll be on board next week.
Okay, well now, as a matter of fact, on this Saturday, the Democrats of Yamhill County are having a big get-together. It's our kickoff for the new year at the Bayou Country Club, or the Bayou.
Oh, you're going to be at the Bayou
course.
Mansion there.
That's right, the Bayou Mansion.
I've never been in that place.
Well, it's beautiful, and the new directors out there have done.
Oh, they're pros. They're pros. I know both of them.
They are pros. So Bayou 7 to 11, $20.
Gee, that's cheap enough. Yeah. That's great.
You know, I always appreciate our chance to get together.
Frank, it's always a pleasure just to be near you, let alone even if I can't see you.
Okay. Thanks so much,
No, it's
Hank.
great, Frank.
Thank you very, very much.
My pleasure.